Good afternoon. Welcome to John F. Gilligan Field at the Holyoke High School in Holyoke, Massachusetts. Today, here on BNC TV Sports, Pioneer Athletics, this is the Western Mass Class D Championship field hockey game between the Pioneer Panthers and the Franklin County Tech Eagles. He's the coach, Adam Bouchard. I'm Lou Bordeaux, high above field side today. Coach, we just saw these teams compete a couple weeks ago. Heck of a field hockey game. What are we looking for today in this championship tilt?
Well, it's such a great afternoon to be here. Thanks to the introduction there, Doc. You play all year long, hoping to get a chance to play in the Western Mass championship game. These teams know each other. They saw each other last year. I know as coming in as a coach that has been in the opportunity to coach in a Western Mass championship with states coming up. Coming into this week, coming into this game, both coaches had to finalize exactly what they were going to do. I don't think you're going to see much change from these two teams and how they play. And both teams know each other very well. So I think we're really in depth for a really hard, well-played field hockey game. Again, look to see Tech play their high-powered offensive game. Look for Pioneer to play that defensive game and really scoring on their opportunities. I can't tell you how excited I am for right now. It's just about game time.
That's two of us. Well, you kind of read my mind because I was kind of wondering as I was driving down here this afternoon, wondering if the coaches might dabble with something that got them here, but really when you're the final two in the division, in the conference, there's really not much retooling left needs to be done.
You really nailed it. Tech coming in with a 12-2-3 record on the season. Coach Lovett down there, she's really got this team pumping. Why would you make any changes if you know what's working? Why change what's happening? Same thing for Coach Baird down there with Pioneer coming in with a 10-2-2 record. These teams met each other last year in the Western Mass Finals. We're here again, and it's going to be a fantastic day. Skies are clear. Lights are beaming. It's about 55 degrees out in Holyoke. What a wonderful night for field hockey.
No, I agree with you completely, Coach. Officials just getting their final instructions to Coach Lovett. Got the third official on the field today. And we are moments away from getting this one underway.
Here we go.
The starting whistle. Riley Thayer puts it in play right off the bat. Quick whistle, stick infraction. Amelia Bouchard knocks it through midfield. Tech picks it up, goes back the other way. Katie Trudeau. Seems like on this turf here, Coach, the artificial turf, get a truer roll than what we're used to seeing.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be seeing the Pioneer Hedgehog popping out today. But what we do know is, speaking with both of these coaches prior to this game, I do know both coaches put a little bit of practice time on the basketball courts to get a little bit more game-like situation coming into the turf field. You're absolutely right. It will be a different feel for the ball. We should see an even faster game than we saw a couple weeks ago between these two teams, if you can imagine that. And it's going to be an awesome game.
Little play right along the sidelines, in and out, in and out.
Looks like Amelia Bouchard on the ball there on the 30.
Saw that. Nice flat stick out there by Lily Inman. Like to say hello to our friends. We're down in Holyoke, down in Hampden County for the game today. Of course, both these Franklin County teams, Avery Sargent breaks down the left side, works her way in.
What a move into the circle. Great defensive play there by Katie Lenigza from Franklin Tech. Stopped the Pioneer right on the top of the circle.
Avery Sargent again cuts back. Circles.
Ball into the circle. Sophia Walker. Oh! What an opportunity right there. First real offensive threat. Sophia Walker just missed that ball. I think we're going to see a lot of that today on both sides of this field.
Yeah, as I started to say, Coach, I'd like to welcome our friends back in Pioneer viewing area. We're going out live on the new BNC TV YouTube page today. Also, you can check the BNC TV Facebook page for links to this for the follow-up telecasts. Also to our friends watching from the Tech School, glad you're tuned in today. Good crowd on hand, made the trek down 91. Kelsey Sargent with the ball. A little bit of stick handling, forced out of bounds.
It's good defensive play there, trying to catch that number there from the Tech defender. She drove Kelsey right outside that end line. We saw a lot of that over the last few games between these two. Very astute defensive teams. We're going to see how it continues to go.
Well, where we were just, 7.5, 8 weeks ago, wondering what the season was going to look like for the teams. You know, of course, this is the goal to get to the Western Mass tournament, but not sure that either of these teams were odds-on favorite to get here, but they have persevered. Franklin Tech, after coming out of the gate 1-2, went on an 11-0-2 or 11-0-3 streak. Ironically, last defeat at the hands of these Pioneer Panthers.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic year for both of these teams. There were a lot of teams vying to get into this game. Like we said at the beginning of this broadcast, you look forward to getting into the Western Mass Championship game. Repeat from last year. Great crowd on hand. A lot of action here in front of Kelly Baird.
Going back the other way, Amelia Bouchard with a nice block. Takes on two of the Eagles.
There's a little stick infraction there by Amelia. Thought it might have gone for third person in, but referees have a much better vantage point than we do from up here.
And we do have a red sideline, which usually when we're standing at the side of the field, we can see the sideline right in front of us. The red's a little hard for me to see, so if I miss one or two, don't send the cops after me. Oh, it sounds like they're coming though.
Perfect timing. Well played. Ball in the
Circle,
circle.
Sophia Walker. Just couldn't make it happen.
Nice ball.
Long ball.
Nice ball. Foot infraction. Laura with the ball. I can tell you, Doc, I know we just said it a few minutes ago, but seeing it from this vantage point up top here, the speed on the turf is definitely faster than the grass fields that we've seen both these teams play each other at. It's going to come down to speed, execution, and who can make the least amount of mistakes today, which I think is the team that's going to come out on top.
Well, both sides were out there taking their warm-ups and their practices, and each team was really working on something I don't think they're used to in getting that true roll on the ball. And as that one was just put in play by the Eagles, long drive. Hannah Gilbert couldn't quite make it happen. But, you know, we've got, of course, the football yardage markers out here. That clearing attempt went probably 50 yards, Coach.
Yeah, those bounces there, the ball's going to roll. It's going to come down to speed and execution, as we said.
Panthers come away with it. Amelia puts it back in play.
Mayo with a nice drive across. Oh, what a nice stick. Nice stick by Kendra Campbell.
Eagles go the other way, cross midfield.
Katie Trudeau with her speed. She's got lots of it.
Cuts right in. Kelly Baird puts the boot to it.
Looks like we're coming back up to the 25. We may need a few extra balls behind the nets here because these balls are going to go flying as any shot that's missed.
Eagles put it in play.
Katie Trudeau in the circle. That's our first corner of the day.
Coach Lovett giving those last-minute instructions. Going to be Hannah Gilbert putting it in play.
Over to Kendra Campbell. Kelly Baird with the save.
Kicks it out.
Clears the ball out. Two big saves for Kelly Baird on her two first shots. Well executed corner there by Tech. Coming up for his second corner. Not sure if our fans at home can hear it, but you can hear Coach Levitt down there calling out what designed entry she wants to run.
time it's going to be kicked out by Kelly.
With another save. Third big save. Third big save by Kelly.
Panthers get a little bit of relief here.
Good ball. What a defensive play
nice
as well.
block.
Just hit foot there.
Right.
I think that was Kenzie sort of massive with that ball on foot there. I'm sorry about that name if I didn't say that correctly. We'll go KSM moving forward there.
Eagles block, Katie Lagenza. Hannah Gilbert.
Leading scorer for Tech for the season, bringing the ball down.
Nice move. Cuts in, she's got room. And nice defensive play.
Yeah, if you remember correctly, when these teams saw each other just a couple weeks ago, Hannah Gilbert and Katie Trudeau were names that we said an awful lot for this Franklin Tech team.
I'm going to expect more of the same today, Coach.
I think you're right. We've already, we're about halfway through this first quarter here, and they're certainly involved in the offense put out here by the Eagles from Franklin Tech.
Good firm ball. There's Sophia.
Sophia
Nice
with a great
steal.
ball.
She's got help.
That's Riley through the middle. Obstruction infraction. Pans with the ball into the circle. Oh,
Kick
big
save.
save. Nice save by Maddie Markwell. Looks like we have a corner from the Panthers side now, Doc.
Good penetration there.
As we dubbed 5 minutes ago, this game was going to be fast, and boy is it. This pace is amazing.
It really is. I really don't want to continually talk about the turf, but it puts a whole different aspect on this game.
Hannah Gilbert with the steal.
Ball up. Finds Kenzie Sordiff Massey. KSM, if you will. Eagles ball once again. Hannah Gilbert surveys the situation, puts it in play.
Good ball.
Hannah's going to take another shot at it.
For those at home, that was another dangerous by Pioneer as Pioneer stick deflected that ball up into the Eagles player, which resulted in a dangerous play. If you're going to get stick on that ball, you have to make sure to stop it in full. If it deflects something to your opponent gets the ball back.
Lily Ross on the far side.
Lily Edelman wins that battle across the way for the Eagles.
Katie Trudeau going to put it in play.
Nice fancy pass. Mia Bouchard says, not today, clears it out.
Kept in along the sideline.
Sophia with the move. She's got some speed. She's got some room. Oh, great defensive play.
Just pushed off.
Great defensive play. I think
Kiera Stevens gets that one started.
there's another one of those 50-yard balls, Doc.
I think we're going to see a lot of that today, Coach. Adds a whole different element to the game. Adds that speed factor. Ball comes out.
Sure does. You wonder if between periods and between quarters here, if either of the coaches will kind of set some kind of design play to send somebody flying down and just try to get that bounce or try to get that ball rolling, send one of their players for a breakaway. Is Hannah Gilbert on the end? Nope.
Defers to Kendra Campbell. Ball bounces forward. Yeah, wisely just watched it go out of bounds. That's Laura Kaler. Hannah Gilbert with the block. Katie Trudeau cuts in.
Oh, great defensive play. It's hard to see across that way who that was. It looks like it was Riley Thayer.
Riley Thayer, yes, sir.
Great defensive, great back check there. Effort to break that play up.
Certainly was.
Katie had some room. She was just about to get that shot off. Riley got that poke check in there. A few Green Wave hockey players at home, that's how you back check.
And as we all know, forecheck, back check, paycheck.
Well, Doc, we got about a minute and a half left in this first quarter.
Good ball.
Eagles are pressing.
Panthers in a nice battle on the far side. Avery Sargent gets it out of harm's way. Sends it back up towards midfield. Eagles pick it off.
Is that Riley with the ball again? Coming up to midfield. Sophia with the steal. You know, with the ball moving this fast, your decision-making process speeds up that little bit quicker. And you can certainly tell both teams are still adjusting to that here in the first quarter.
It's a great observation, Coach. You know, again, not that the fields back home or anywhere along the way are inferior, but this artificial turf adds a whole different dimension to the game.
Familiar with the 360s. Foot with a play on, Sophia.
Down to 10 seconds. Sophia got the shot off, deflected off the shin guards of Kendra Campbell. Time's going to be running out in the first quarter.
They're going to be able to get it in here before this clock runs out.
And that's it. 1 quarter down here at Gilligan Field at Holyoke High School. Got a scoreless draw so far. We're going to take a minute to catch our breath. And we're going to be back with second quarter action right here on BNC TV. Welcome back. Time for second quarter action here in the Western Mass Class D Field Hockey Championship game. Along with Adam Bouchard, I'm Lou Bordeaux. Here at the Gilligan Field at the Holyoke High School. It's a fast-moving first quarter, Coach. No score on the board, but not for lack of trying, that's for sure.
Yeah, both teams had some good offensive outputs. More importantly, some great defensive outputs by both sides. Tech was able to muster 3 shots to the Pioneer Panthers 1. And the Eagles also led with 2 corner advantage to 1 as we start this second quarter.
Yeah, Riley Thayer passes back, gets things moving.
Big defense play by Layla. Layla.
That was KSM firing on all cylinders out there, trying to make it happen.
We can see Laura Kayla back there, again with that smart play, knowing where she was in the field, knowing what she had to do to get body position for that ball to get out of the end zone.
Cross-field pass up the far sideline.
Lauren Kalinowski on the battle. The hat trick scorer, 3 goals in the Western Mass Class D semifinal game last week.
Lauren on the left side.
Ball's in the circle. Looks like we have a corner for the Lady Panthers of Pioneer.
Strategizing. Looks like it's going to be Kelsey Sargent putting the ball in play. A little different formation than we're used to seeing. Nice block.
Katie giving it all there. Breaking the play up from Riley.
Lots of real estate here.
Hannah Gilbert with the moves and the speed.
And it's going to be Tech ball.
You can tell with Hannah's speed, you know why she leads this team in goals for the season. She does get herself in position lots of times.
Big kick save and a beauty by Kelly Baird.
If you remember in that last meeting of these two teams, it was Hannah Gilbert who scored in that last 3 minutes or so to tie the game up for a 1-1 tie. As we said at the start of this broadcast, both of these teams know each other so well. A lot of these student athletes are friends off the pitch here, but when they get on this pitch, they want nothing more to do than to beat their friends. You know that much.
Well, and in addition to that 1-1 draw, Pioneer won the previous meeting 1-0. So we've seen some defensive battles between these two teams. So it should come as no surprise that we're into the second quarter of play and no goals on the board.
Nice insert. Looks like we have a corner for the Lady Eagles.
Good contingent of Franklin County Tech fans here today.
That's a great showing. You know, making the trip up 91. Both teams represented well. I do see a lot of blue up here in the bleachers. A lot of black and gold. See some pom-poms waving over there for the black and gold as well. Ball's inserted.
Nice defensive play.
Oh, we got the wheels. Lauren Kalinowski up the sideline. Will be Pioneer ball.
Panthers putting it back in play. Finds Lauren down the sideline. Lauren cuts in.
Ball on a string.
Good defensive play by the Eagles.
Nice ball. Foot infraction for Hannah.
Coming back the other way now. Lily Inman using the flat of her stick.
Layla's the
Mia
ball.
Bouchard.
She's got some room.
Good ball.
Oh, nice try. That was a nice feed. Riley picks it up.
Works her way in.
Riley with the moves. Over to Sophia.
Sophia. Kick
Big
save and a
save.
beauty.
Big save in a corner.
Madison Markwell. Put the right pad on that one. Kicked it right out. Got just under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. No score on the board so far. Great night for field hockey here in Holyoke.
It sure is. Sure is. You know, it's got to feel great being a Western Mass Class D State, Western Mass Championship game under the lights. What a great feeling. Another save by Madison Markwell.
Harper Cutting moves it up the far sideline. Panthers pick it off. Sophia Walker right there.
Ball through. A lot of action. A lot of action. This is exciting. You can tell these student athletes have worked hard and how much this game means to them both.
Well, as far as Western Mass goes, Coach, as you well know, you know, a senior couldn't be any happier than hanging that Western Mass Championship medal after they finish their high school career. You know, there will be states afterwards, but for a lot of these student athletes, I think the Western Mass is really the title they want.
You really nailed it. You know, you start the year off with goals set in place, and I know, speaking of both of these coaches, the Western Mass title was the #1 goal. And then you make it to states, that's everything gravy after that. But you're right, these are the games that you're going to be talking about 15, 20 years later when these student athletes or moms having their own little ones out there playing field hockey. They're going to say, do you remember that game on Halloween night that we played in that championship game? It's great memories being made. And not to take anything away from this game, Doc, I'm sorry to jump right in here, but I'd be wrong to say that if you look at the next class of Western Mass Championship games coming up, another 2 teams from Franklin County will be competing. The reason I want to bring that up is what a good place Franklin County is for field hockey at this point in time in their careers.
Absolutely, a great observation, Coach. And you know, you can look at the population of Franklin County, say it's not a lot of people up there or anything, but the dedication that so many of these student athletes show to developing their skills, and also tip of the hat and a stick tap to the parents that make this all happen, because without parents and caregivers driving the student athletes to their practices and to road games and club games and everything, you just don't get to this level.
As we said, almost every game we've had, we've got a great sports community, great community to live in. Franklin County's been wonderful, and you can tell by the support here today, and as it is every day in the county. But here we are with Layla with the steal again. Hannah Gilbert with Amelia battling. Nice steal by Riley.
Nice move by Riley.
There's a hack. There we go. Amelia at the insert. A little bit of pressure with 6.5 to go in the second quarter. Sophia with the battle.
Panther ball.
Ball across in the circle. Riley on the ball. Oh, nice try. She tried to hit Lauren Kanowski on the back door. We saw that play work last week.
And it's going to be Eagle ball. Nice battle there.
That was a great battle. The obstruction call, again, when you turn your body and don't continue movement to the net, especially in front of the goal, the official's going to call that every time. Great call by the official. Good hard work by everybody. Layla with the play again.
Kelly Baird kicks that one out. And the Eagles are going to put it back in play on the far side. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. No score on the board so far.
Great insert. Laura
Big
says,
defensive play. Riley Thayer collects.
I think we can say regardless how this game turns out, we can definitely dub Laura Kaler the DPOY, or the Defensive Player of the Year. She is absolutely solid as that defender for the Lady Panthers.
You will get no disagreement on that with me, Coach.
The Eagles are pressuring here. Ball in 25 coming in. Ball through the circle to the middle.
It's loose.
Oh, great play. Great play. Kelsey Sargent came in huge with that defensive play.
And it's going to be Panther ball. Great second effort there.
May not have been a shot in that opportunity. That might have been the greatest scoring chance from either team so far today. Ball was right in front. Great defensive play.
Panthers come away with it.
Riley with the ball up the middle. There's that roll.
The friendly roll.
Riley with the moves. Beats another player. Puts it through. Oh, great defensive play.
Saw Sophia camped out. Couldn't quite get the ball to her. Going to be Panther ball again, though, at the 20. At the 20.
Ball's in the circle.
Just as
Katie
quickly,
Trudeau,
ball out of the circle.
Katie's got speed.
Good battle. Avery Sargent went to the off wing, intercepted by the Eagles.
Oh, Katie with the ball up into the circle.
Looked like a good defensive play. Going to be a corner, though.
It was solid. You could see a little bit too much shoulder bump there by Laura trying to get position on that ball. You're going to have to call that in the circle every time. Coach Leverett making a couple changes on the corner and the insert here. Changing a shooter and a placer on either side, so we might see a little different setup here.
Pass out.
They executed the play, got it to the shooter that she wanted.
And it's Panther ball. Katie Langiza got the shot away, but it was blocked by Laura Kaler.
Nice ball. Nice ball. Up
Found
to
Lauren Kalinowski.
She's got a little bit of room out there. She's got speed as well.
Keeps it in along the far sideline. Must have just gone over the line.
Must have. Must have. She did that little Gretzky curl looking for the high slot, but just went outside the line.
Off the shinnies, we're going to do it again.
We're barreling on 1 minute left in the half here, Doc.
Good play, Kelsey Sargent on the far side.
Oh, nice ball, nice ball. Good try. You know I love me a fancy pass or fancy shot, Doc.
Most definitely.
It looks so difficult to execute, and when they do, it is something of beauty.
Another big blast in.
Katie Trudeau.
Panthers defense once again stands tall.
That was Kelsey Sargent with another big play right at the last 4 or 5 seconds to go in the half to break that up.
That was a fast-moving last minute of play. We've got 30 minutes in the books here at the John F. Gilligan Field at Holyoke High School. We've got no score on the board. We're going to take a break. We're going to be back with second half action in a few minutes right here on BNC TV. Hey, welcome back to the John Gilligan Field here at Holyoke High School. We've got 30 minutes in the books. He's the coach, Adam Bouchard. I'm Lou Bordeaux. Glad you're here with us for the Western Mass Class D Championship field hockey game. No score on the board, but Coach, that was a great half of field hockey.
That was a great half of field hockey. You know, we came out here, this is the kind of game we expected. It's fast, it's physical. Both these student teams were with the student athletes. They want to win this game. You could tell that they're wearing it on their sleeves. You know, Franklin Tech Eagles came out with a 5-shot-to-3 advantage in that first half. Take nothing away from either of these two teams. There's about 30 minutes left of field hockey in the Western Mass Championship game. I can't wait to see how this plays out.
You and me both. Both goalkeepers solid as a rock in that first half. As you said, Kelly Baird with 5 saves, but Madison Markwell, a tremendous kick save.
Right off the drop here, Katie into the circle.
Corner right off the bat. No, I started to say Madison Markwell, a tremendous kick save about halfway through the second quarter to keep the Panthers off the board. And about 15 seconds into the second quarter, Eagles going to get it started. Kira Stevens going to put this one in play. Well, maybe that gopher is here, Coach. Ball bounced right over the stick. Kept in play. Kelly Baird's right there.
Kelly Baird, big save. And the stick infraction for the Eagles. Lady Panthers need to clear this ball out, settle this back down here. Lots of pressure by the Eagles. Katie Trudeau coming through.
Oh, nice defensive play.
Riley comes through. It's a foot infraction.
Weaving through traffic successfully.
You saw there, it's kind of like a third person in here in field hockey. If one defender's engaged, you cannot go engage as a secondary defender or the third person into that action. That's what happened there, Doc. Amelia Bouchard with the cross.
On behalf of our friends at home, I always appreciate the explanation.
It's like ball coming out the other way. And I know Meme down in Rhode Island, I know she's on her pins and needles right now watching this game. So happy to be able to broadcast this to our local folks, to our folks nationwide and globally. Why not on a Halloween night watch a little Western Mass Class D Field Hockey Championship?
Happy Halloween, everybody. And as Mean Gene Okerlund used to say, from coast to coast and border to border. I haven't checked with executive producer Tyler Borbo yet to see what our numbers are. But definitely hello to Meme and Pepe down in Rhode Island. Glad they're tuned in.
Hannah's got speed here. Through to Katie. Oh, what a defensive
nice
play. Laura Kaler with the defensive play. Ball shot out. Kelly kicked that ball out for her 7th save of the day.
Eagles put it in play on the far side.
Oh, what a play.
Good steal.
Amelia Bouchard with the steal. Nice play. Nice play.
Well done.
Over to Kelsey. Kelsey back to Riley. Lots of ball movement here.
Riley Thayer knocks it forward.
What a ball. Nice strike. Nice strike by Kira Stevens.
Katie Trudeau.
Over the top stick infraction. You know, again, sometimes you take those infractions to slow that pace down.
Big drive.
Foot infraction there. Inside the circle.
Going to be another corner for the Eagles.
From up top here, these Eagles certainly come out in this second half, pumping, trying to make something happen. They've caught Lady Panthers a little bit flat so far at the beginning of this second half.
Definitely applying the pressure. Going to be Hannah Gilbert putting this one in play.
Ball's inserted, shot on net. Laura with a brilliant defensive play once again. Kelly with the save. A la John Blue for you old 1990s hockey fans. That was a John Blue kick save.
Yeah, it was. Another big save.
Another save. That's Kelly's 9th shot on net here, Skate Doc. 2 minutes into the third quarter.
Kelly Baird standing tall between the pipes, as usual.
She is doing her job.
Riley Thayer finds some real estate.
Foot infraction. Don't get me wrong, John Blue had a tremendous kick save in his day.
Oh, there's no question about it.
That's back when we're still a bit more of a stand-up goaltending action, and those kick saves just really started to proliferate.
I recently saw some old Springfield Indians training videos from the early 1960s.
Oh, good effort by Lauren Kalinowski. Just barely out.
Couldn't quite make it happen. And to see the stand-up goalkeeping techniques of 60 years ago makes you wonder how anybody wanted to do that job.
Such a different game. So fun to watch. Now goalies coming into the league, 6'4", butterfly goalies. Boy, has the game changed in the last 50 years. As we have an insert here. Hannah Gilbert on the insert.
Good block by Amelia.
Amelia up to Riley.
Finds Riley. Nice pass.
Riley through one player. She's got Sophie in the middle. Makes another move.
Breaks down that right side. Looks to cut back in.
There we go. Looks like a foot infraction for the Eagles. We're going to be right outside that circle. Ball coming in. Looks like out of bounds on the Lady Panthers. Kira Stevens with that bomb. Broken up.
Bravely.
By Avery Sargent. A little blue body infraction there.
Avery once again.
Ball's inserted into the circle. Oh, Lauren.
It's loose.
Oh,
couldn't quite
great.
get the stick on it.
She was there. And
Oh, nice steal. Kept in. Back out front.
shot on net. Corner for the Lady Panthers of Pioneer.
Some great pressure there by the Panthers. You know, as soon as you see the Eagles coming out full speed as they did, just as quickly the Panthers took the momentum away, Coach.
You know, that's how the Lady Panthers have played this year. Great defensive ball. Only given up 9 total goals in 12 games this year. And then when they get their opportunities throughout the season, these are the times that they've been able to bury.
Riley Thayer.
That's that obstruction again, turning the body. She's got to kind of continue her way to the net there. It's a lot easier to say than do from way up top here, but you can clearly see that obstruction this time. Millie with the ball.
Down the sideline, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes.
Who knew she could hit the ball 50 yards, Doc? We just found out today.
Got about 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. No score in this one.
Kira Stevens on the insert. A little misfire. She recovers. Riley with a poke check. And a dangerous on Kira.
Kelsey Sargent.
Lady Panthers with a little penetration themselves here. Action in the fun side of the field.
Big steal.
Katie Trudeau. She's got the speed. Oh, defensive play. Karina coming up big. Last few weeks, she's really stepped up on her presence out there defensively for the Lady Panthers. Such a great thing to see, the effort that she's put in, along with all of her teammates, but the confidence that she has grown this year has been really great to watch.
Great point, Coach.
Again, obstruction.
Big drive goes out of bounds. Panthers will put it back in play. Under 5 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Ball cuts through.
Looks like the players have kind of acclimated to the turf surface here, Coach, and have some really aggressive balls back in play.
Yeah, absolutely. Great shot there, Doc. You know, took that first really quarter to quarter and a half to really kind of figure it out. And now everybody's out there having a lot of fun. The game is fast. The ball's moving.
Lauren Kalinowski stripped. Battle right along the sideline. Kendra Campbell sends it down across midfield.
This is Christina Kostoff with the ball for the Lady Panthers.
Eagle ball.
That was an odd play. That was an odd play. Lady Panthers come away with the ball. Oh, great steal. Back and forth. Lots of action between those 40-yard markers, Doc.
Almost like a tennis match, Coach. Back and forth, back and forth. Finally, the Eagles send it down deep into Panther territory.
Christina with the break up.
Sends it over towards the near sideline. Maintains control.
Great battle, great battle. It's that body obstruction once again. Trying to defend that ball, but you have to continue moving towards the opposing goal. It's not as easy as it looks out there.
Hannah Gilbert takes a look. Sends a big drive down into the soccer net. Panthers ball.
About 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Action's been up and down. Lady Eagles came out roaring the first few minutes of this quarter. And the Panthers had some action. Pressure again now from Franklin Tech. We'll see how this quarter ends, Doc.
Well, as the time winds down, I think the student athletes might start to wonder if one goal is going to decide this one.
We have talked about, so 1-0 victory for the Lady Panthers the first game, 1-1 tie the second game. Both teams know a lot of goals don't get scored against each other. You might be right on that one goal. That one goal might be the thing that takes it tonight.
Good steal by Riley Thayer.
Up to Sophia. With those silky hands. Nice drop pass to the high slot. Into the circle. Riley with the ball through. Looks like we have a corner for the Lady Panthers.
As we come down to just about 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. With each corner, pressure becomes a little tighter.
It sure does, Doc. You know, these design plays, you get the advantage. Comes down to execution.
Ball comes out. Pass across. Oh!
Shot at net. Goal! That's a Lady Panthers goal! It's hard to see from up top here, Doc, but we talked about execution on the corners.
That was it. Pass came out, went over to the far side of the goal. Ball was loose momentarily. I didn't see who got the stick on it. Could have been Sophia Walker got the stick on it. Deflected up high, hit high in the netting. Panthers on top 1-0 in this Western Mass Championship game.
Wow, talk about execution. Like you nailed it. Ball up top, going far post. Lady Panthers take the lead with just under 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. We should be getting announcements from up above, high up above here at Gilligan Field.
Hannah Gilbert carries in. Last 10 seconds. And the ball goes out over the end line. As the third quarter comes to a close, a jubilant Pioneer Panther team runs to Coach Carrie Baird. We got 15 minutes to go in this one. We got 3 quarters in the books here at the Gilligan Field in Holyoke. After 3 quarters of play, Pioneer Panthers 1, Franklin County Tech Eagles 0. We're going to be back with that exciting fourth quarter in just a moment, right here on BNC TV. Ready for fourth quarter action. 15 minutes remain here in this Western Mass Championship game. Along with the coach, Adam Bouchard, I'm Lou Bordeaux, high above the field here at the Gilligan Field at Holyoke High School. Coach, that tip in by Kelsey Sargent, Chris Kreider-like.
Oh, very much so. Getting the advantage, getting in front of the net. Stick on ball. Exactly what was drawn up. Puts the Lady Panthers up 1-0.
Hannah Gilbert drives it. Got the boot on that one. Nice
Big
defensive play.
Laura Kaler with the big play. Break up on Katie Trudeau.
As she's done all season long for these Panthers.
You know these Lady Eagles are going to come out strong here, down 1-0 with 1 quarter left. They need to put the pressure on. Knowing Coach Lovett, we know what she was telling those girls down there.
Kelly kicks that one out.
It's a body infraction. It's Kelly's 10th save of the day. You can see the...
Katie Trudeau centers it.
You can see the urgency by the Lady Eagles as they're pressing up more players as well into the offensive side of the field. As Coach Levitt, I know, had told Turtle student athletes, they have to put one in to tie this game up if they have any chance here. They're going to have to start taking some chances.
Well, that's the thing. Sophia Walker breaks down the right side.
Foot infraction.
Panther ball. And it goes out over the end line. Yeah, I've got to think that the Eagles are going to pull out all stops here, Coach, because, well, there is no tomorrow. This is it.
This is it. There's going to be lots of pressures from both sides as this last 13 minutes of field hockey gets played tonight. Both sides are going to get some opportunities. It's who can execute, who can finish this game.
Nice block. Anna Gilbert weaves through traffic. Bounces a pass over.
Play. Katie Trudeau. Lord with it. Ball crossed. The clearing attempt. Ball still in the circle. Lots of battles. Pioneer comes away with the ball.
Riley Thayer came away with it.
Pioneer got away from that pressure there.
And it looks like it's going to be a corner for the Franklin Tech Eagles.
Yeah, it was tough to see what's going on. There was a lot of scrum, a lot of action going on down there.
Yeah, we didn't get a clear signal from the official. It's going to be Lily Inman going down to the end line, put this one in play for Tech.
Now you can see there, if viewers are home, you can see how the defending team must stay on the goal line. If you do leave early, you are also removed from the defensive play. So it gives a one more player advantage for the offensive team.
Lily again puts it in play. Nice pass out. Crossover to Katie Trudeau. Oh, what a block.
What a block. Laura Kaler sacrificing again.
Panthers looking to work it out.
Kelsey with the move.
Sideline. Knocked out by Blue. Panthers get a chance to recalibrate here.
Kelsey with the steal there. Pioneers got to get the ball over the 50. They got to clear this out here, Doc. They got to get this ball out of their defending zone. Lots of pressure by the Eagles.
Anna Gilbert gets this one set up.
Anything you got to do to clear the ball out right now. Hannah Gilbert on the insert. Foot infraction right outside the circle. Hand on the ball again.
Another big drive.
Oh,
Kelly Baird!
Big save by Kelly Baird results in another Franklin Tech corner. But wow.
Great reaction time. That one went airborne. Kelly got the mitts on it.
You could see her going to her left to make that save. That ball got deflected. She came back with that big waffle paddle for the save. The Eagles continue with the pressure here for the last 2.5 minutes of this quarter.
Once again, Lily Inman goes to the end line.
Big block again. Lots of action down that far corner. It's hard to see there, Doc. You can see the Lady Eagles still have control of the ball. Katie Trudeau with the shot.
Big battle.
It's going to be...
Goes over the end line.
It's going to be... Looks like ball out by the Lady Panthers. Eagles ball up on the 25.
Kendra Campbell.
Nice move.
Cuts in. And it's in! Ball got deflected last minute. Just went inside the post. We've got a tie game, 1-1. Just under 9 minutes to go.
You could see that building over the last 3 or so minutes. The Eagles were just flooding that offensive zone. The Lady Panthers couldn't seem to find the ball, and nothing but great execution. Hats off to the Lady Eagles on that goal. Fine deflection.
Yeah, no question about it. You nailed it, Coach. Coach Lovett definitely pulled out all the stops there, and we're back to square one.
Looks like we're back at a tie game here. 8 minutes, 45 seconds left in this Class D Western Mass Field Hockey Championship. Not sure what's happening here. Looks like Pioneer has a card, so Pioneer's going to be short a player.
It's going to be Avery Sargent.
It's hard to see what's going on that side of the field, but there seemed to be some infraction.
Yeah, it was the trailing official made the call, so I'm not sure what it was, Coach.
We've got 8:43 here left in the fourth quarter. Ball game's tied 1-1. Up and down the field. Avery Sargent was just assessed a card. I'm not sure if it was a green or a red card. So
Franklin Tech goal scored by number 2, Lily Ross.
So she will be out, I believe, for a 5-minute infraction, Doc.
Definitely an inopportune time to be shorthanded. And it's going to be Eagle ball again.
It's that body obstruction. Kelly Baird with the save. "12 saves on 13 shots thus far for Kelly."
Busy day at the office. Kendra Campbell carries in.
Amelia Bouchard on that ball.
Sent back into the circle. Be a corner.
It's going to be difficult.
Once again, Lily Inman goes to the end line. Clock's under 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Eagles have had the pressure this whole quarter, as they needed to.
Big drive goes off the outside of the net. Off into the Holyoke Knight. That one went out towards Main Street, I think, if I got my bearings here correct.
Was a cannon, that's for sure. But Kelly was tracking it. It went wide. No harm, no foul. Ball on the other side of the zone.
Good ball. Laura Kaler with the 70-yard clearing attempt. Sophia Walker on the forecheck.
Oh, dangerous. Riley Thayer with the ball. Corner. He's going with a corner for that one.
Wow. This definitely gives the Panthers a chance to get their wits about them. Been a challenging few minutes for them.
It certainly has. This could be the change of momentum that they needed. The Eagles have had the momentum this whole fourth quarter.
Of course, we remember what happened last time the Panthers had that corner. From the same side of the field, too. Ball comes out. Block. Kicked out. Big save, Madison. Right at the goal mouth.
Oh.
Hits the side of the net.
Great execution there, Doc. Great save by Maddie Markwell to keep this game tied 1-1.
Lauren Kalinowski picked up the errant pass, carries back in. She's stripped by Kendra Campbell. Action fast and furious here, Coach.
It is. 5 minutes left in the championship game. Ball game tied 1-1.
Comes across midfield. Yikes.
Oh, that would have been, I can understand why Kelly would have done that, because again, if nobody touches it within the circle and it goes in, it does not count as a goal. But what are the odds of it rolling 70 yards and hitting the goalpost like that? Millie Bouchard on the ball across to Lauren.
Panthers carry it back in.
Riley Thayer up to 50, up to Lauren at the 30. Almost felt like John Madden for a minute there, Doc.
It's
Nice
okay.
play.
It's okay. Ooh.
Katie with the big defensive play. Katie Trudeau. Lauren Kaler with the play.
As she's done all season for the Panthers.
Doc, I'm going to have to one-up you there. What she's done all her 4 years in her career for the Lady Panthers, she just really perfected it this senior year. DPOY, I'm going to say it again, goes to show right there.
Most definitely. Katie Trudeau puts it back in for the Eagles. We're under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Action-packed Western Mass Championship game. Eagle ball. Kendra Campbell.
Kelsey with
Ball
a nice
pinball,
stick.
pinballs around a little bit, Coach. Ball goes out off the Panthers.
You can see from the two benches and all the fans here. And quite honestly, Skate Doc, I don't know if we've been this quiet for a 2-minute span all season, where everybody's on the edge of their seats seeing how this game is going to end up here.
It's genuinely captivating. Nice block by Lauren. Lauren's got some real estate here. Oh! Lauren took the shoulder. Play continues, though. Lauren shaken up.
Nice move. Play continues. Lauren, looks like Kalinowski's shaking it off. Advantage Pioneer.
2.5 to go in the fourth quarter.
I know the Pioneer faithful wanted to call there, but I'm just going to tell you what, Lauren just ran into a brick wall and did not win that battle. It's a tough one to see.
Long clearing ball.
Lauren Kaler on the ball on the 20 in the defensive side with the move.
Laura again picks it up.
Clear it out.
Panthers shuffle the deck.
Riley Thayer cuts through the middle. She has some space. Up to Sophia Walker. Sophie with the turnaround. Entering the zone, she's got Lauren in the back door. Pass across. Oh, what a play. Wow. What action. You can see that developing so well from up here.
No doubt about it.
May have just become a fan other than doing play-by-play. That was amazing to see.
Lauren Kalinowski trailing on that back door. Just couldn't quite get the twig on it.
Ball's in the circle for the Lady Panthers. Eagles clear it out. Kelsey on the ball. Body infraction.
Picked off.
Kelsey puts it in the circle. Great defensive play. Back and forth action here. 1 minute to go in regulation. This game is tied 1-1. Lady Panthers in the circle. Foot infraction coming outside.
Tech ball down to 40 seconds remaining on the scoreboard clock.
Katie Trudeau at the 50. She's got speed. She's got hands. Two moves. Into the circle. Corner. Foot infraction. It's the fifth corner of the half for the Lady Eagles. For you fans at home, remember, there's 20 seconds left in regulation on a corner. If this corner starts after the buzzer blows, you have the ability to keep playing that ball until the defending team gets possession and exits that circle. So play can continue in extra time here with 5 seconds left. It looks like that's what Coach Levitt's instructed her team just to do. Run that clock out, give it that advantage. Doesn't get any more exciting than this, Doc.
This is crazy, absolutely crazy. Ball comes out.
That's a foot
that's
infraction. Looks like this one's going to overtime.
We've got some free field hockey coming up. The teams come off the field, going to regather their thoughts. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with some overtime here in this Western Mass Championship game. You are watching Pioneer Athletics here on BNC TV. All right, getting ready for some overtime field hockey. Western Mass Class D Championship game. Coach, we've got goals, Kelsey Sargent for the Panthers and Lily Ross for Tech. Got 10 minutes up on the scoreboard clock here at Gilligan Field. We're going to have some sudden death overtime. Sudden life overtime, maybe.
We sure are. You know, it comes down to overtime. How exciting. And for those friends at home, you can also see the rules are for MIAA field hockey playoffs. When you go to overtime, we come from an 11-player field down to a 6-player field. So both teams have 6 players in their goaltender on the field. Opens up some more space and room onto that field. We're going to see what happens. There's going to be a lot of running, a lot of action here as the ball's going to start.
Wide open. I know we're accustomed to seeing 3-on-3 on the ice, but 6-on-6 on a 100-yard field, holy smokes.
There's going to be a lot of space.
Get ready to batten down the hatches.
And I believe, watching in between the fourth quarter and the start of overtime, I believe the Eagles from Franklin County did win the coin toss. So it looks like they will start with the ball here in overtime.
And to no surprise, we see Katie Trudeau and Hannah Gilbert up on the front line. They'll put things in motion for the Eagles.
10 minutes on the clock. Here we go.
Panthers solid defensive positioning. Hannah Gilbert gets it started. Sends the ball deep into Panther territory.
Laura Kaler,
as she's done so many times. Keeps it in right on the sideline.
Referee calls it out.
Nope.
Laura knew she's getting back on that defensive side. Hannah Gilbert with the insert. Great play. Great breakup by Avery. Kelsey with the ball. Riley Thayer on the defense on Hannah. Stick infraction. Hannah's ball. Eagles on the 20, starting the pressure.
Hannah carries and gets that shot away.
Good defensive play.
Panthers clear it out of harm's way, gets it across midfield. Big battle on the far side.
Stick infraction by the Lady Panthers. Ball coming the other way. Katie Trudeau. Laura Kaler with the defensive play. Katie Trudeau then with that stick infraction. Doc, this one's hard to keep up with. The action is back and forth. But once again,
and that one's going to go out of bounds.
Laura with that huge defensive play on arguably one of the best offensive weapons the Eagles has with Katie Trudeau.
No doubt about it. Kendra Campbell puts it in play. Found Lily Inman over there. Easy for me to say.
Sophia on that battle. Pioneer's ball. Riley Thayer brings it up. Pioneer has possession.
Hannah
steals the ball.
Carries in.
Off the Riley stick. Hannah brings it in. Continues to play.
Big save.
Kelly with two saves. 2 huge saves by Kelly Baird. It results in a corner, I believe, for the Eagles from Franklin Tech. Kelly with 2 huge saves there.
Got 2.5 minutes in the books in this overtime session. 6-on-6 field hockey. Western Mass Championship game. Hannah Gilbert from the end line puts it in play. Ball bounces. Katie Trudeau carries. And it's in!
Katie Trudeau on the corner. The Franklin Tech Eagles back-to-back Class D Western Mass state champions.
As we've been saying, Coach, those corners can be really, really difficult. Proved to be so for the Panthers. Certainly no fault at all. Eagles with a huge shot advantage in that game. Panthers can certainly hold their heads high.
They sure can. Final score, 2 for the Franklin County Eagles, 1 for the Pioneer Lady Panthers.
Will the principal and AD from each school please join their team on the field?
We had 18 shots I record here for Kelly Baird. And 6 for the Franklin Tech Eagles.
So we haven't got the announcement on who the winning goal was, but just a fantastic season so far. And we still got state tournament action to look forward to, Coach.
That's right. You know, this game does count to see how those state rankings come out tomorrow morning. Both of these two teams will know where they will end up for the state playoffs. Congratulations to the Lady Eagles from Franklin Tech.
Franklin goal scored by Hannah Gilbert.
Hannah Gilbert with the game winner. Just got the official announcement on that. And with that, with the final score 2-1, for our executive producer, Tyler Borbo, for the coach, Adam Bouchard. Thank you, Coach. Had a lot of fun so far this season. Hope to see you again. I am Lou Bordeaux, thanking you for your time this time. And until next time, good night from Holyoke.